character.
Woke up at 11 o'clock, I ain't got no job, what the hell should I do today?
Ahoy! It's your girl DP and I'm officially your next Jesus.
That moment when she realized that's why she doesn't have any friends.
Now seriously, I have risen from death. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm giving you 3 videos before you give up again. You bet? Wanna seal? Okay, deal. Ew, like, seriously, was that necessary?
Because DP has a terrible RAM memory, she forgot to film her 2 egos shaking hands. Therefore, this random clip called 2 confident Asian businessmen shaking hands shall do the job for her.
You know you shouldn't do that during this pandemic. Oh honey, I'm you, you are me, we are whole. Don't you ever forget that. If I win, you will let me be. You know that's not gonna happen. But okay, whatever, just because you won't win anyway. And if you somehow manage to do more than 3 videos, I just get to torture you more. It's a win-win situation. You're so pathetic. And you?
Yeah, you! There! You are here for the sandwich, right? I guess let's get going then.
You'll need olive oil, bread flour, water, dry yeast, sugar, salt, un amigo italiano, a kitchen rubber or a spatula and mussels.
I see chicken wings.
Ouch, that hurt. Egg, grease, butter, cheese, bacon, and a hot sauce which I don't have.
Yikes!
Chill out, I'm not Asian.
Are you sure?
I lied.
I like her.
Ninja outfits on, we're ready for hot stuff. Oh, we're running to the store to minimize the exposure time. Smart.
Versus. Three, 2, 1.
Fart jokes and a dead meme.
You win.
Fuck it, I'm not going anywhere. Aw, it's not me, you flatterer. It's love. And who loves egg sandwiches more than Harley Quinn? See? She already agrees. So, let's just ignore the fact that this poor excuse for a cosplay took me half an hour to finish, and the fact that I can't wear pigtails without looking like a Cocker Spaniel in few minutes. Despite all that, as soon as I put her makeup on, I felt her energy channeling to me and I was ready to cook. Pouring water was oddly satisfying, so I left it in. This recipe is super easy, everyone can do it. Yes, I'm talking to you. First, you mix the dry yeast with warm water and then put in half of the flour with sugar. Mix it well and then put in the other half, mixed with salt. In this clip, I used all-purpose flour instead of bread flour. It's totally okay to do that. Bread flour just wasn't in my pantry. I couldn't let that stop me from having a great sandwich. No. The only difference between these flours is the amount of gluten, which means higher gluten percentage means stronger dough, bigger bubbles, and higher chewiness. Here's a little comparison. The bread flour dough is visibly more stretchy. Dust your workspace with flour and play a little with the dough. Then portion it into how many ciabattas your belly desire. I'm making 4 ciabattas cause this girl ain't greedy. She's making sandwiches for the whole family. Like, come on, it's just too good to eat alone. You'll see. When you're done remembering your old days playing with Play-Doh, do 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 do. Put each portion in a bowl. Put each portion in a bowl greased with olive oil. Wrap it with plastic wrap or other alternatives and let it rise for 3 hours. At this point, I'm running out of time, so I'm letting it rise in the oven at the lowest temperature, probably 30 or 40 degrees Celsius. Like that, I managed to save 1.5 hours. When it doubles the size, grab a parchment paper and dust it with flour. It's time for some juggling. Carefully scoop the dough out and gently shape it so the bubbles stay nice and big. Then transfer it on a baking tray dusted with flour and bake it 8 minutes at 230 degrees Celsius and 15 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. For the crust, leave an oven-safe container filled with water on the lower grid. Heat the stove on medium to medium-high flame and grease it. I'm using ghee butter, but you can use whatever you prefer. Cooking oil, coconut oil, etc. When the pan is hot enough, lower the flame to medium, smash the egg and make fried eggs. Add salt and pepper right away. We will need 2 fried eggs per sandwich. It's crucial for the eggs to be runny, but I get it. Not everybody likes runny eggs. And do you know what is the beauty in cooking your own meals? It's just the fact that you can adjust everything, every recipe to your liking, so just do it. And if you break the egg yolk, don't sweat it. Broken eggs need love too. Next, fry your bacon of choice. I don't like it dry and crunchy. At least not in my sandwich. So, this is a really quick step for me. It took me just a couple of minutes. The great thing about cooking one-pan meals is the flavor transfer. After the bacon, we are going to soak the flavor in the bread. Honestly, does this look like a first-time ciabatta to you? Hell right it doesn't. Looks profesh. Unlike my cutting skills, please don't do it as I do. Slice yours on the stable surface. Because my flip-flop is still hot from the oven, I don't need to melt my butter. But if you did yours in the morning and they're not hot anymore, melt the butter and smear it on your slippers. On the other hand, I'm stroking it right in the pores and then slap it on the pan. It kinda looks like butt cheeks, but I promise you, there will be no kombucha girl vibes when you taste it.
No.
Assembly time, my favorite. Put bacon first, then egg and cheese. Smear your fave hot sauce on the second half and you're good to go. Look at these beauties. If you're not drooling already, I don't know what else will make you. I forgot to film an outro. Clever me, clever me. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you like it, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell button, comment, anything. You know the drill. And see ya. Oh, what the hell is
It
doing there? Not supposed to be there. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Acting like you know me, that's the worst shit. I know